Hello and welcome back to Saelig. In the last episode, I think we managed to get all three of our buildings. We have a home. That's our hut right now. So that's where we stay. This is the building that we bought. We also have a field that we're waiting on trying to get this all to start actually producing. We might need to upgrade it. And we have a bakehouse where we have some bread that is being produced by what's her name? Where did you go? I don't know where she went. She's right there. Why aren't you working? What are you doing? Go inside and work. I'm not quite sure if I should fire her. She doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's just turn her off. Okay, so can I interrupt her? Bloody flip. Alright, so I can't interrupt her, and I can't take the cart away from her. I can't punch her either. I don't want to punch her, because that would just give me some more problems. Right, okay, so the building itself, let's just cancel that, get her back inside the building. Go in, it's not locked. Okay, let me just put that back onto auto again, so that she at least starts producing once more. Let's get this amount of money that she can spend at the market. And then let's put this back on bread duty. Like so. And I want all this stuff going into the storefront. Not to the market, just excess could go to the market. Where are you going? What are you doing? Baker hut. Okay, she's reasonably friendly towards me. Alright, now, what are we going to be doing this episode? Quite simple. We need to actually make some friends. We don't have any friends. Let's see, do we have any enemies? We have two enemies. We have Blythe, and we have Kimball, Freelurd, and Blythe Welsh that are our enemies. And we have no lovers. We have a couple of workers. We have some idle. We have some singles. We made some money there. The 2 barley breads sold. That's nice. Okay. I'm gonna send my little horsey home. Go home, horsey. Just stay there, okay? Well, do you have anything in your pocket? You have some oats. I'm not quite sure if that's he's gonna eat that. Probably not. Alright, so we need to find make some friends. Let's see. What is our relationship status with the most people here? I think it's all blue except for Audrey here, who is technically speaking the only person that works for me. and Wolfada Sharp. Not quite sure. Alright, let's look at the singles. Elodie Garstein. What about you? I can't see. She's single. She's 18 years old. That's about the same age as me. That's quite nice. I like that. Okay, well, let's just see if we can't find her. Where are you? Oh, you're outside. What are you doing out there? Where are you? It's far from a faraway place. Living life. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. So we won't go and make her friends with her. I don't think she's from this area. Alright, let's just look for notable families. Let's see if there's anybody here who is the Burton family, blah, blah, blah. That's different. Welsh family has got 12,469. Wait, who's the Welsh again? Is that our friend? That's Audrey. No, wait. Where are everybody? Dang it. And the Welsh, I don't think she. Oh yeah, this is Blythe Welsh. She's the one that doesn't like me, and she is reasonably wealthy. And there's 4 people in this family of this people. Crud. All right, well let's see. How are you related? You're related to her. You're married to her. So no wonder you guys hate me. Because Wolfgard and Blythe, both are very wealthy. They have 12,477 coin, and I have 17,000. I think it's me, right? No, I'm Humfred. I'm not quite sure where I am. I don't think my score is very high. 59,885. It's not very good. What we were looking for is a single family, like the Talbot family, which is a score of 12,414. That's quite a good score. And she is 37, single. She's sleeping at the moment. Where is she? Oh, she's there. Okay, let's go talk to her. Let's go make friends with somebody rich and powerful. Look at her. She has a sword and everything. Is that was an axe? Oh, she has a bow. Okay, that's what it is. All right, where am I? Come on, run over here, dude. Get your butt over here and talk to her. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if we can chat her up a bit. She doesn't have any family. She's on her own. Talk about her best friend. Okay. Talk about work. Blah, 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 blah. Tells you about how their money-making schemes and their business ventures. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Talk about the king. Talk loudly about how much you love the king. Hopefully word of your loyalty reaches his ears. I doubt that very much. Talk about property. You and Edris spend time discussing the joys of owning property. Okay, well, it's nice. And wealth. You and Edris spend time discussing wealth, assets, and strategies for utilizing poor people to create more wealth. I like her. All right, let's see. I want to flirt with her so I can get some more relationship points. I'm going to do this pretty fast. Men of blood, blah, blah. Okay, and you're the first man in the land. Okay, good. And you must be... You're the queen of my... No, sweeter than honey and mead. You're sweeter than honey and mead? She's still talkative, so she still wants to continue. No. You're hotter than the fires of Harald. Okay, there we go. And this one? Ooh, she's still interested? Okay, well, it's probably because she's so old. Your eyes shine like gems. Okay, now she's losing interest. There, didn't like that very much. Once more, let's try this again. The sweet and honey. Other men must be for that one distant. All right, now that's over. Let's see what she has in. Okay, she's now 91. So that puts her in a relationship with my lover. Excellent. So we can definitely try and see if we can't court her now. She's a little bit tired at the moment. That's a bit of a shame. Let's go and sleep as well, because I need to... Oh shoot! I don't have any freaking food. I need to eat something. Let's get some. Let's get some fruit. Let's get some fruit, and let's also follow our little friend. And make sure that he gets there in time before he starves to death. Now, the thing is that I don't think that food actually influences you at the moment. Maybe later. Oh, we got some wages paid. That's a lot of money. Running low on certain foods, goods and stuff. Okay, we lost 152 coin. It's not that bad. Didn't have that much in the daily balance. It's a bit of a shame. Probably because we spent a bit of something. I'm not quite sure what we spent on, but maybe we bought something? I'm not quite sure. But anyways, we lost some money. We didn't make that much, and we are losing more from land taxes even. There we go. So we need to start looking into getting that back. Now, I have this house. Right? Is that my house? I don't think that's my house. Is that my house? This is my house. Alright, this is my house. And I can upgrade it. I don't think I can... Let's just... I think that's more than enough apples. Alright, what do we have in here? We have the hut itself. We can upgrade it. So do we have a work... Yes, we have a workbench. Do we now are... No, we're still not able. Let's go and sleep. Make sure that we get a full night's rest. Got a little bit of barley bread sold. We don't have that much, which is a bit of a pain. I need to make more, but my little friend Audrey over here is too stupid of that. Slander, it's coming to my attention. Something's about to gossip about you. That's probably my enemies. These guys, one of these two is slandering me and stuff, and making the town people not like me very much. It's a not good thing. Alright, let's speed up a bit. I need to make a quick buck. So I need to make some money real fast. And the best way to do that is to produce something, to build something, to make something. And I think that we can make an axe. If we can make an axe, we should be able to make 225 coin out of that. Not 360, that's what it costs to buy it. But to sell it, 225. Otherwise we can make some bows, 195 of that. And be able to make some money that way. Am I still sleeping? Slander. Camp resources. Okay, fine. Cool. Alright. How are you on the fields? There's nothing there. I need to make more money off of my field. These sheep are loud. I need to make more money off my field. Let's see if I can upgrade you and get another person working there. It's going to cost 300 to do this. But I should be able to make it back pretty fast if I can find somebody who can work the land nice and good. So you can do that. So Ham over here is going to work the fields together with what's her name? Wolfelda. And then they're going to start making more money for me. Now the thing is, at the moment, wheat prices are at 10. Barley price is at 7, so it's dropping because there's more of it. And the market value is dropping. Oats are still at 13, which is quite nice. And fruits and vegetables are pretty low still. So we don't want to do that. Also, the military camp might want to have some oats. So maybe we should start focusing on oats instead. So let's go ahead and set it up for them so they can actually also start producing some oats. Now, they won't do it today, but maybe tomorrow. So right now they're still producing, I think that's wheat, right? No, they're making barley. Producing barley, that's fine for now. And then once they have all the barley produced, they'll sell it at the market, and then we can start making some proper money. And I want them to then switch over to oats and start producing that, because that's the most lucrative at the moment. And I want my... Yeah, so Edris back to work again. Good. Stay at work. I need to start working at producing something here as well. So let's go and chop down some wood. Choppy trees, chop. So to produce one axe, I need 2 wood and 1 iron. I have 1 iron. I just need 2 wood. Now from this 2 wood, I can make 1 axe, and that axe I can sell for quite a bit of money, and hopefully and with that money I'll be able to buy some more iron and then build some more axes, and that way I can produce a little bit of cash myself. Now I need to definitely need to spend some more time talking to my new lover Edris, because she has a ton of money. But not just money. So I have a limit to how many buildings I can buy at the moment. I can only manage 3 buildings at the moment, which is a bit of a pain, because I want to manage more. I want to do more with what I have. I can rent out my hut. If I wanted to rent out my hut... can I rent out my hut? Why can't I rent out my hut? Owner, resident... Alright, so that's... maybe I need to first live somewhere else. So I can rent out my hut, but not right now, because I'm living here. If I want to... Oh yeah, it's got birds. If I want to rent out my hut, I have to live somewhere else, probably in the bunkhouse. That comes with a risk, of course. One of the risks is that there won't be any beds available. This bunkhouse is pretty full, right? And they also have babies in here? No, anyways. But the main problem with the bunkhouse is disease. So if you were to... Oh, look, we got a bit of barley there. Nice. 50 barley. That's a good number. And we have ham here still producing, which is good. So anyways, if you wanted to move into the bunkhouse, there is a threat in the bunkhouse that you could possibly get the plague. Or someone else can get the plague. And like your wife, for instance. And if you have a family and you're all living in the bunkhouse. Next to that, not everybody of your family will be able to have a bed. So you want to have a house on your own for your family. Alright, let's go ahead and move everything into our little house. Where am I? Oh, there am I. And then we can start producing our little axe. Boop. Click here. Axe is being produced. So we have a workbench right there. So we'll start working on that. And then it will take some time. But eventually, we'll produce a nice, beautiful axe. And then we can sell that for a Bitcoin. Now, anyways, the bunkhouse itself has 2 basic downfalls. Except for all the smelly people. The disease and the fact they don't have a bed. So if you have a wife, if you are married to somebody, and we want to get married to our lover, this one over here, Edris, you want to do that in our own house. If she gets sick with the plague, there's only one way to heal her, and that's in the church. I'm not sure if there is a church here. I don't think there's a church here. Oh, there's a church here. There we go. There's a church. You can heal, or she can go there and pray and hope that God, the God in this game at least, gives her heals her basically. Gives up some rights, cures her from the curse that she is plagued with, and then she'd be normal again. But if you don't have a church, and don't forget, this is a very small chance. If you don't have a church, you can't get rid of the plague. You're basically stuck with the plague. So you want to stop and you want to check around if you're if there is a church first before you move into a bunkhouse with your family. I've had this done to me a couple of times, where my wife had the plague, and then there was no church, and I couldn't heal her, and then she basically just. The thing is that if you are, the only reason why you want to get married is because you want to get children. If you die right now, for instance, if I was to die, there would not be an heir to my wealth, basically, or one to my assets, and that wealth would then be lost, and the game would be over. So it'd be game over, unless of course you have some children. If you have an heir, you can continue playing, and the family wealth can continue, and that's how you get like millions and millions of like coins, like this gear. Man to Godsend, man's side score is I think it's 10,734,451. And he has 18 members in his family. Now the only way you can get that is if you have children, and lots of children, and then more children, and then all these children have even more children, and then you continue that way. Otherwise you're just going to end up with nothing. So now you can of course be a scoundrel, marry somebody, take their wealth, have them die off, and then marry somebody else. That's a very very typical thing to do. I think that some people do that. Okay, there we go. Let's sell that for 237. Beautiful. Now we got a little bit more coin, not much. Let's go back into the wait. We need to, let's just first go back to the market, see if we can't buy some more iron. Now we don't want to make too many axes because there's already 4 in here, and if we go above a certain number, that number would, the value of the axe would just drop. Ooh, there's a nice little sax over here. I would like that. All right, we want to buy some iron. I want to buy 2 iron so we can make some more axes. Boop. Cost me 96. It's a bit of a pain. I need to sleep. All right, let's go sleep. I need to make some more. I need to get some more wood. Now, usually I would buy or build a wood chopping business, but the problem is that if I look at the kind of materials that I can build here, now this is a large plot, which means I can build large buildings on this plot. If I was to go to a small plot, where's the small plot? That's a large plot as well. Where's the small plot? I don't see a small plot here. There's all large plots. Dang it. Alright, well anyways, if you were to go to a small plot, you would get a different set of buildings that you could build. So anyway, the building development. If I was to go to a wood chopper, where is it? Wood cutting hut, that one. It would cost me 35 wood. It already takes me half the day just to get 2 wood. It would be ridiculous trying to get enough wood to buy a woodcutter on your own. So you can of course buy wood, but to be honest, wood is very expensive. 14 wood. I mean, iron is 30, so wood is like half the price of iron. It's ridiculous. Why is it so expensive? I mean, you can just mine this wood anywhere. If you wanted to mine iron, there is no, like, you can't just go into the woods and start mining iron, right? You have to actually build a mine, and a mine costs 45 wood. So there is of course a little bit of a problem with that. So you don't want to spend too much on starting up your own business and so on. We'll go through that kind of arc later, most likely, and start up a village of our own. And if we get enough coin, enough resources, we can also build a village here, because there are some plots like this over here, and if I look over here, there's some plots over here. You can build another village there. And I think that if you wanted to, you could probably set up in a whole... Yeah, this is a perfectly good spot for a small little village. Little village. Nothing too big, of course. But I need more resources than this. I need like 8,000 coin, 6,000, 7,000 coin, and a whole bunch of wood. Oh, level up. We got more wood. Yay! We can chop more wood. Chop faster, dude. Chop. Alright, so we're chopping pretty fast at the moment. So I'm kind of hopeful that we get the 2 wood pretty soon, and then we can start making another axe before the end of the day. I need my workers to actually start making more money. Field wages, that kind of stuff. Those are usually the kind of things that cost a lot, particularly if you have too many businesses. Now, the most lucrative way to make money in this game is through farming. So either a coral or a field, and then slowly build up. You want to have at least 2 or 3 fields before you start working on a bakery or an where is it? A mill, those kind of things. Because there's just it takes a lot of time to make money in this game. All right, let's go ahead and move all this stuff out of my pocket into here. And there we go, boop boop boop. And then let's start producing another axe, and then maybe a bow as well. I don't know. We have a little bit more money with 2,312. Now, if I was to upgrade my field again, and I do have that option, the next upgrade is going to cost me 900. So I don't really have the coin for that. I can also build a scarecrow or a beehive, and then start harvesting honey off of that. Trouble is, do I want to do that? I don't know. Let's just look at that, how much the oats are still. Oats are still 14. Alright, let's just move this out. Let's start producing oats only. So they'll come in the morning, and they'll start growing oats instead. And that will get me more money. Because right now, the oats, I get usually like 50 oats and stuff like that. It's not really paying off. Right? So I want to get that more of the other things with oats and so on. And I have nothing here in the bakery. Is Audrey actually working? I don't know if Audrey is actually doing anything. I might have to step in and help. I really don't want to. I want to finish my axe. But I think that Audrey over here might not be. Yeah, she might. Barley bread, biscuit, wheat bread. She is still pretty low on the skill level. 4 and 9 towards 9. She isn't really that capable. Yeah, might not be the best choice. But we don't really have anybody else. We could upgrade the bakehouse. Let's do that. Let's hire somebody else here. See, somebody with some baking skills. Who here? Oh, we have you. Asil, whatever your name is. Oh, you have you're a farmer, but you are able to make wheat bread. Okay, well I'll hire you, because you have a way higher score, ability score, than Beldfleda. Trouble, of course, is it's going to cost me a lot, because now I'm going to be paying more wages. It's definitely going to cost me, but I should be able to counter that cost with the axe, and then once we have more bread, and particularly a continuous supply of new breads and so on, we should see a return if we are lucky. Well, look at that. Wages are 400 now. Bloody hell. In total daily balance is minus 176. Holy crud. Okay, well, fine. Well, at least we got the axe made. So now we can sell that. Let's go to the market. Let's go sell that. Now, I got some questions, of course. This is a new game. And how do you start? So Kay's asked me about how to start and so on, and I'll explain it real quickly. You start out somewhere on the map, basically, or at a bunkhouse. The first thing you want to do is check your surroundings and find a village. If there is no village, because you selected a map where you have to build your own village, then we'll go to that in another series. Because I want to split this series up into 2 parts. One where we build our own village, and one where we continue with this village. So anyways, if you are in a map where there is a village, the first thing you want to do is go and find a market. You want to get to the market as soon as possible, so that you can actually start selling your products. If you don't have any products, you need to start making some products. There are multiple ways to do that. You can, of course, also rob people. You can waylay, you can pickpocket, you can proposition, and you can also just fight people and then loot their bodies if you want to. If you have a sword, I don't right now, I only have an axe. But say for instance you have a sword and you are a bandit, or you want to be a bandit. There are people walking the map, right? like merchants and what should we call those people? Other peasants. That you can then loot. So you can target them, finish them off with your sword, and then loot their corpses for money, and then use that money to build dens. So if I was to go to this place here, for instance, and I was to look down here, there is a den, wilderness only, a den. And you can build that only in the wilderness. So there are some plots, like for instance here, these are wilderness plots, where you can build a den. And that den will then allow you to hire people to rob other people. It's kind of fun. Let's speed up a bit. I need to make money. I'm losing money hand over fist here. And I don't like that. But we're making oats at least, and that's gonna definitely bring some more cash in, which is quite nice. Also, the military camp wants oats. So right now, there's a bit of a competition. The market here, Thrim's World Market, this one here, wants to pay 14 per oat. And the new... Oh, we got some rats in our bakehouse. That's not good. And the military camp only wants to pay 13 for the oats. So right now... the market here pays more, so we want to do that. Oh, we got a new family come in. They're not that rich though, so we might too. We don't really want to spend some time with them. I do want to spend some time with my lover, Edris. She's dropped down in likable because we have some enemies. They're giving us the workaround because they're telling a whole bunch of shit about me. But it's okay. It's fine. All right, where am I? Where am I? Oh, there I am. There I am. Chopping, chopping, chopping. Make sure that we chop all the wood. I just want to have 4 wood. Then we can make 2 axes. Or 1 axe because we only have 1 iron left. The Gilstrong family has been seen moving to Thril's world. And rumor has it they have a fair amount of silver. Oh, that's nice. The trouble is I can't take advantage of that at the moment. Because I don't have anything for them to buy. Or move into. If I had the money... which I don't, I would be able to buy a large plot, and then, or another plot basically, and build a hut on it, and then with that hut, rent it out to this family, and then have them, you know, pay me for that. That'll be nice. But sadly enough, I don't have the money. I don't see it happening anytime soon. But the bread is actually starting to make a little bit more money. This is nice. I like that. Trouble is we don't have much more of it. I wish we had more. Alright, let's move some of this wood out of my pocket into here. And let's start producing. You know, I need to make bread. I need to make bread. I can't rely on these guys. They suck. Alright, we need some we can only make barley bread from. Oh, we don't have any more wheat. That's why. Oh, yeah, let's go make some wheat bread. Appleton family's been seen moving into Thrim's world, and judging by their smell, they probably don't have much silver. If you can't wash, then you don't have money. Alright, we'll need to make some bread. See if we can move all this stuff into the storefront. It's going to take a while, but I'm a good baker, I think. What is my status anyway? Right now, if I go to my stats, how good am I at making bread? Ooh, I'm really bad at making wheat bread. But barley bread, it's a 9. It's not that bad. It's not as good as my other baker, Balfleda. She's way better, I think. Right? Yeah, wheat bread 12. That's way better. But barley bread, she's only at like level 0. So, trouble is with wheat bread is that it also requires eggs to make. So, I'm not quite sure if I want to continue making. I may need to buy some wheat flour. We'll have to see. Oh, dang it! Don't you make weird little moves on my? Okay, still my friend. Vilona over here from the Langdon family. Let's look at how much she is. She's the Langdon family. Langdon family. Is it reasonably wealthy? Right. Oh, here we go. Langdon family, 4,225. Not that wealthy. There's also 4 members in this family. So she's already married. She has a husband and she has 2 children. So we don't want to get involved with her. There is, of course, you can turn anybody into a lover, except for men, for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. But you can't turn men into lovers. But you can turn married wives into your lovers, or even whatever you want to do with them. You know, let's go home first. Let's go eat something, because I am really starving. Yeah, friend, rumors that Edris has gone around town singing your praise. They are truly fabulous people. That's nice. And we got some slander going on. That's too bad. I need to eat a little bit, and then potentially also sleep. Let's all sleep first. And then we'll, we do have some bread here in the storefront, finally. So let's put this back on. So I definitely want her to, make people to make more bread. So keep making the bread. There we go. They might have to go buy some wheat. We'll see. Alright, so we have, I have wood. I have another, I can make another axe. That will get me some more money. I need to climb this up faster. So the best way to do that at the moment, I don't want to rob people. And I can't fight either because I don't have a sword. I can't also not upgrade the fields anymore because that's going to cost me too much. I might be forced to sell my field. Don't really want to do that because right now it's the best thing we can have. These huts are not livable. They're damaged. Probably because of a raid or something. Maybe some burnt. How much do they cost? Amass at least 15,000. Okay, well, and I can't buy it yet because I don't have the standing. So we definitely have to go talk to our little friend, Edris. Where is she? Oh, she's in the bunkhouse. Ooh. Alright, well, maybe... no, she's sleeping. She's definitely sleeping. Can I interrupt you? Is there a chance I can interrupt you? She's at level 93 right now at the moment. Oh, come on. Stop the slander, lady. I don't even know you. You know, there is a way to stop this. We have to go talk to Kimball or Blythe. We can talk to Blythe. I think Blythe is probably the least... they're busy. Enemies. Let's talk to Kimball. Let's see, is Kimball busy? He's also busy. Dang it. Alright, fine. Let's just focus on our relationship with our lover instead. This is way more important anyway. Let's see, where is she? Is she still in the bunkhouse? You sleep a lot, don't you? She's also unemployed. If I can get her to work for me... Let's see, what does she do? She does archery, melee, waylay. Oh, look at that. She's definitely a criminal. That's probably why she got so much money. That's a lot of... Higher chance of waylaying a cart and higher chance of getting more items. And she's pretty good at fighting. She's definitely a criminal. Where are you? You're still... she's in the ale house now. This woman might be wealthy, right? With the Bradley family. Wait, am I looking at the right family here? Because I thought I was looking at the Bristol family. Maybe I was looking at the wrong person. My relationship with her, Edris here, it might be the wrong thing to do. She's part of the Bradley family. Bradley. Let's see, where is the Bradley family? I don't see it. She doesn't even have any money. Dang it. Okay, well, that's too bad. What about you? No. I need a woman with some money. Preferably. Okay, you're reasonably wealthy. Where are you? You're 30 years old. You're not married. You're female. It's quite nice. Let's go talk to her. Most of them has been seen moving. They have a fair amount of money. That's nice. All right, let's go. Oh, we can't interrupt her. She's working. Dang it! I don't have the chance to interrupt her. I can't talk to her. You know what? Let's just track her. Make sure that we keep an eye on her. And production stopped. Why? Production stopped. Production blah 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 blah. Okay, why is everything stopped here all of a sudden? What did you guys do? Did you burn the house down? Hopefully not. Storefront. There's nothing. Why aren't you making bread? It seems like they're stuck on something here. I'm not quite sure why they're not going into the store and making bread. Huh. I'll get them some more inventory space. Oh, now they went inside. Okay, now they're making bread. Finally. Right. That was strange. They should have started working at 6 a.m. It might have been that they didn't have any space anymore. Maybe that's the reason why they couldn't work anymore. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll just let them do their thing right now, and then if there's some more trouble, we'll deal with that. All right, let's go make another axe. All right, so we need to keep an eye on her. Agatha. I'm not quite sure I like that name. She's a trader, but she has some serious money. Agatha seems to be very diligently working at her trade house or trading post. And oh, she has some flour and stuff and a lot of wood. Can I buy her building? How much does it cost? 50. Okay, I can't. I definitely don't have 15,000 coin. I want to keep an eye on her, because if I can marry that lady instead of the poor waylaying lady, I might actually be able to get quite a bit of coin and amass more status that way. And this is especially what I want, because I want to be able to buy some more buildings so I can get more money. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck with 3 buildings. I'm going to be stuck with 2,000 coin for a long time. That's definitely not a good way to go. All right, so I need to talk to you. There's only one way to actually improve a relationship with somebody, is to chat them up. Come on. All right, let's just see what we can do. Oh, we're out of time already. Dang it! It goes pretty fast. All right, we'll continue with Agatha in the next episode, and we want to be able to sure that we get somebody to become our little friend. Hopefully Agatha before winter, because it's got a little bit cold. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. It's fine. If you have any more questions, put them in the comments below, and I will try and answer them. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye bye.